Dearest colleagues, good evening and welcome. IVACON 2016 has a very special significance for me. There are several reasons why I'm here today with you in Las Vegas. If my tablet will cooperate, I would really appreciate that. That's right.
Bye.
Okay. Between the reasons, first of all, I'm really happy to be here again to meet my vocal family, the master teachers, the board of directors, my friend and colleague, AR coordinator, AFA.
Obrigado, Roberto!
The area representatives, my colleagues from around the world, whom I've had the pleasure of working with all these years, and those whom I will be meeting today. I'm also here for something completely new to me, the panel testing. Yesterday morning I had my panel testing, and I would like to reassure you, it went better than my English. The good news is, if I pass, then there's really hope for everyone. Luckily, I got over the performance anxiety for panel testing 2 months ago when the CEO told me that I would be delivering a public speech tonight in front of you all with my bizarre Italian accent. Instead of scheduling more mock panel testing, I had to book 14 extra English lessons just to make sure I spelled the word mock testing instead of saying mock testing. I was thinking, Roberto, born in a southern Italian city, the bottom of the heap in this organization, what could I possibly say to my respectable colleagues that they don't already know? And then I thought I'd share with you a story that I told my student some time ago. And this story is entitled, My Best Singing Lesson. It was a lesson with Jeffrey that happened not too many months ago. And my best singing lesson began with, you know, those kind of weird sounds. Obviously, if you know Jeffrey and if you know well the master teachers, you would already know that that lesson ended very differently from how it began. After the last exercise, I could not resist telling him, Jeffrey, could you please tell me how you did that? How do you do it? How can you make me sound better, even today when my voice sounds like crap? And he answered, he has a bigger voice than mine. Well, it's very easy for me, my friend. It's very easy for me, my friend. It's real simple. After 25 years. Now, that answer at the beginning put a smile on my face because that was not the answer I was expecting to receive. But then he really made me think. Let's see. Among the many answers that he could have given me, this gentleman could have made his ego speak more or less openly for him. He could have said something like, well, Roberto, I can, of course, because I'm a genius. With a joking tone, you know. Or he could have answered, well, because I do understand the voice, with a tone of authority. Or he could have replied, well, because obviously I have a special gift. And this, with a mystical tone. Instead, he simply said the truth, without too many turns of phrase. And that was the best singing lesson I received, because not only did I get my voice back, but I also learned 2 important life lessons. The first lesson is that you don't become an expert overnight. The only way to truly become an expert in something is to do it over and over, and over and over, and over and over, only for an infinite number of times. Only then does the very simple riddle become really simple, because it's really very hard before that riddle. The second lesson, and the most important, is that it is a lesson in humility, a lesson in sincerity. After 25 years, 3 simple words that hide so much meaning for me. That no matter what initial talent one begins with, what really matters at the end of the game is how one makes use of the time to develop that talent. What counts is how much one has advanced the original gift. It is how productively we made use of the time to hone our God-given talents. That's why today we are here at the Institute for Vocal Advancement Conference 2016, to advance. However, there can be no advancement if we don't know how to listen. And there can be no effective listening if we don't know how to be humble. I want to bid you farewell with a quote from Neil Donald Walsh that I keep next to me in my studio. It summarizes all I can wish every day for me and for each of you. It says, a true master is not the one with the most students, but one who creates the most masters. A true leader is not the one with the most followers, but the one who creates the most leaders. A true king is not the one with the most subjects, but one who leads the most to royalty. A true teacher is not the one with the most knowledge, but one who causes others to have the most knowledge. And a true God is not the one with the most servants, but the one who serves the most, thereby making gods of all others. Thank you very, very much for your attention. May all of you enjoy this wonderful time at IVACON 2016. Thank you so much.